To pull off the Halloween open wound gore effect, you're going to need a t-shirt. I used a white one to show how to make this, but a little bit darker t-shirt is going to give you a better end effect. And you're also going to need a tablet. I'm just using my iPad, but you can use any tablet, pretty much any size as well. So the first step is to pick a location on the t-shirt, and it's going to be pretty much smack in the middle of the shirt, and I laid the iPad down to make some measurements. I located the center point of the screen, and then using a pair of scissors, cut an X through that center point. Then I measured my screen size and made 2 marks, the width of the screen and also the height of the screen. And I made 4 marks to locate those outer regions. Then I just started cutting out a hole within those markings. You don't really want it to be a perfectly round hole because this is going to be the entrance of a wound, so a little bit rough is fine. And to add a little bit more of an effect, I went around with the scissors and just kind of clipped the edges to make the edges rough. And because of all my years making up for Halloween, I had some fake skin that I'm going to use on this open hole as well. So I just tore some small pieces of fake skin off and I laid it around the edge of that hole. Again, you don't want it to be too neat because this is a gored out hole. Now it's going to be a good idea to get a piece of cardboard and put it inside the shirt to prevent any damage on the other side of the t-shirt. Just a plain piece of cardboard will work fine, and that'll also protect your work surface. Because now we're going to get messy. Again, back out to my makeup kit, and I found some different color cream makeup, and I'll be using this darker brown, and I'm going to apply that around the edge as well. This should give it kind of a burnt look as something huge blew through your body. And now the finishing touch, vampire blood, or just regular fake blood. You can pick this stuff up everywhere this time of year, and we're gonna splatter that around this hole. Again, it doesn't need to be neat. Actually, the messier, the better, to add to our open wound gore effect. Now would be a good time to go ahead and remove that piece of cardboard, and we need to let this fake blood dry. After it's dry, we're going to turn the t-shirt inside out for the next step. To complete the open wound gore effect, you're going to need to download a completely free app called Morph Digital Duds. This has a really cool animation in it that we're going to use for this effect. After you've got that installed, it's time to prep the tablet, and we're going to be using some saran wrap or clear plastic wrap to completely cover the iPad. So we'll start at the front and we'll smooth it out as best we can. You're not going to get all the bubbles out, but that's okay. Then flip it over and wrap the back with saran wrap. Then we're going to use a pair of scissors to trim off the excess. Now to hold it all in place, I'm just using a piece of blue masking tape. Then it's time for some stronger duct tape. We're going to tear off 4 pieces about 6 inches long. And we'll put 2 pieces on the top of the tablet. Leave about 3 inches on the tablet and the rest exposed, and then 2 pieces on the bottom part of the tablet. Again, about 3 inches on the tablet and the rest exposed. Then it's time to take our tablet assembly and lay it face down over the hole that we created and apply the duct tape to the inside of the shirt. I didn't think it was going to be secure enough to hold the tablet, but it sure does. You should just see the screen portion of your tablet through the hole in your wound. Then it's time to load the animation, and you've created an open wound gore effect. Keep in mind, the lighting would be much darker on a Halloween night, and if you used a darker shirt, the effect would be a little bit better. But it's still pretty gory, just the way it is. So that's how to make the open wound gore effect for this Halloween. One of the other things that I use my tablet for when I'm not making a gory costume is reading books from Amazon. Now you may not have heard of this, but they have a really cool innovation called Whisper Sync for voice. This allows me to switch seamlessly between reading and listening across all of my devices. I started reading a book, Horror, The Door That Leads to Nowhere, and I added narration to the Kindle book. So I can read or pop in my headphones and continue the story in my car, the gym, wherever. And the best part is the app knows where I left off, whether I'm reading on the Kindle, my tablet, or my smartphone. So to learn more about this amazing technology and how to add narration to over 60,000 books, head over to my special page, amazon.com/kipkay. It's Whisper Sync for voice, an Amazon and Audible innovation. I hope you like this project. Give it a try. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.